Hello everyone, in today's video I want to discuss about Teru aka Shy's self-confidence and responsibilities in the first episode. I've got to say, I find Shy aka Teru Momijiyama is an interesting and intriguing character as she is a young superhero who has social anxieties as well as in her namesake has a shy personality. But why I find it so interesting is the fact that she's got a great amount of responsibility as the hero of Japan. And the first episode was intriguing to see, mainly because Teru aka Shy loses her self-confidence as she didn't do a great job to save someone. But as I'm going to discuss, I'm going to talk about the episode in depth, and then I'll discuss my opinions and thoughts about this intriguing subject of this amazing superhero. Firstly, the roller coaster incident. The roller coaster was stuck upside down with people, including two of the show's supporting characters, Iko Kuroshikawa and her little bro Daigo, were in danger that the coaster was going to fall. Fortunately, Shy comes up to save them all. She takes Iko and little bro down first, and then one by one, two by two, Shy gets everyone safely down from the coaster. Except one. Suddenly, the roller coaster started to run backwards and careen off the tracks with Iko still on it. Shy is able to catch it and bring it safely to the ground, but as she looked inside the coaster, she sees Iko has sustained injuries. This left Shy aka Teru in a state of shock that Iko was injured, and many people began to criticize her for her failed rescue attempts. And Teru was in so much shame that she lost her self-confidence and unable to transform into Shy. Because of this, Shy hasn't been seen in public for just a month. However, her confidence will come back to her eventually in the second incident that took place at a burning hotel. Teru was about to transform, but she wasn't able to as she can't trust herself to save people. However, she heard a little boy and a firefighter arguing that he wanted to be a hero like Shy. The little boy in question was Iko's little bro, Daigo. As Daigo looks up to Shy because she saved him and his sister, he wants to save the people inside the burning hotel, but suddenly a large rubble was about to crush him. Just in time, Teru grabbed Daigo out of the way before the rubble crushed him. Despite her fear of being blamed and a large amount of responsibility, Teru managed to get her confidence back. She regained her powers and was able to transform into Shy, and she thanked Daigo to believe in her. Shy got to the upper floors of the burning hotel to find anyone inside. She used her hearing abilities and heard a crying baby. She ran to the sound of the crying and found both the baby and the woman, aka the baby's mother, who was lying unconscious. Shy was worried that she wasn't able to save the baby's mother in time, but she snapped out of it and carried the mother and the baby to safety. However, an explosion blown the baby out of Shy's arm, and Shy, without any hesitation, jumped out and grabbed the baby. She tried to slow her descent by using her jet propulsion thrusters, but it wouldn't be able to stop her descent in time. Fortunately, Shy, the baby and the baby's mother were saved by a fellow hero from Russia named Spirit, aka Pepesha Andrianovia. After the rescue, Daigo went over to Shy and thanked her to save him twice, saving his sister and everyone else. Even though Shy was happy to know that Daigo and his sister as well as everyone else was saved by her, Shy felt is it really okay to believe that she really saved anyone. However, her doubts and worries was brushed aside when Pepesha aka Spirit reassured and comforted her that she has saved lives. Shy was so relieved, she was in tears that she really saved people, and her weight of blame that she had for the past month was lifted by many grateful people that she saved from her heroic actions. With that being discussed, let's get into my thoughts and opinions. So in retrospect opinion, it is of course understandable for Teru aka Shy to lose her self-confidence because she got the lives of people in her hands to save. And saving people's lives is a huge responsibility for her to handle. As for my thoughts of Teru aka Shy losing her confidence in the first episode, well, I can actually see it is natural for Teru to lose her self-confidence as she has been a superhero for a few months, and the incident where Iko was the only one who was injured did cause Teru so much shame. that this was the first time this has happened to Teru, so it is natural for her to lose her self-confidence and the weight of blame. As Peppershow said to her, "There's no hero in the world who can save every single person. Hold tight to the lives you were able to save, carry with you the ones you couldn't, and move forward." So yeah, Teru should really move forward regardless what hardships she faced. Fortunately at the end, if it wasn't for Daigo's beliefs in Shai, Teru wouldn't be able to have her confidence back, and that is, in my opinion, is a sweet thing that a young kid said of what it means to be a superhero. Now as for Teru's responsibilities in this episode, well, I have to say that Teru aka Shai has got the responsibilities to save people in distress or danger, but that responsibility is a huge weight on her shoulders to save people no matter whatever situation they're in. Even though Teru aka Shai has the responsibilities and it is a huge thing to have, but nevertheless, she never hesitates to get them down to safety and her rescue attempts have become successful. In conclusion, as I mentioned earlier, I really was intrigued by the first episode of Shai, mainly because it was interesting to see a young, timid but courageous superhero to have social anxieties as well as her self-confidence in this episode. I can't think of any other superhero in shows and movies that have social anxieties and lose confidence, but Teru aka Shai was really intriguing, let alone interesting character because I really liked the concept of a superhero with a shy personality, and also it was a unique way to introduce the show's main lead character who will grow throughout the entire series. So yeah, Teru Momijiyama aka Shai is an amazing character as was my personal favourite of the show, and she has incredible character development. Seeing her story was a fantastic start of the first episode of the first season, and it alone with the next 3 episodes was great to see Teru aka Shai to grow strong and determined to prove herself to be the greatest superhero. That's the end of my discussion as well as my opinions of Teru aka Shai's self-confidence and responsibilities in the first episode of the show. I hope you guys enjoy my discussion, so put your own opinions and thoughts of what you think of this character in the first episode down in the comments below. So anyway, put a like and subscribe to my channel for future content, and I will see you guys next time.